All right, and we are now live. It's Noodle Free Mondays. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube, streaming in multiple places. And I'm gonna add a third place when I get my password live together because I'm irresponsible with my password game. But whatever, right? That's life. That's the way it goes. In fact, let me try this ringer off here. And Noodle Free Mondays is just all about things that's going on in this world and why people do the crazy things they do, crazy topics. And we analyze and break them down and then talk bad about the people who do what they do. And then check out some common stories, social issues, go over some crazy stuff in the news and just talk to the guys and see what's going on out in the world. So welcome to Noodle Free Mondays. I always start off my shows now with a little bit of music. Use a little bit of fair use because I want to experiment with some of my streaming. So I'm using my own music YouTube page for the music. And these should be all songs that I own or have fair use access to. And let's go there and play the playlist and see what happens. And we usually take about 20, 30 minutes to get settled. Start talking around 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard.
Yeah. Believe it in the words I'm saying. Niggas out here wildin' playing. You niggas on some bullshit. Fight about some bullshit. Talk about the what bullshit. Ha! You faking in the fuck shot. Wanna tell me how they going in with the gut shot? Hitters like a copper on the day chill block. Jumping niggas out the running cause they kill out. But you tell me how you doing when you cooked out. All my niggas cause they fucking cause they hooked out. Take it how we run it back. Break it to the niggas that be running down the shirt attack. But they on the dirty hot. Wanna stop in the cop, wanna drop in the spot. When we hitting the rock, when we leading to the left, you be jabbing your space. Motherfuckers thought they would play shot in your face. Pop! Better duck and knock. When the shotgun hitting everybody in the rock. When it feel the better people that be dropping like rock. You all going to the hole, then I'm banging like better watch the rim. Yo, I tell you how the niggas that be getting it in. Yo, motherfucker that be getting the spin. Say it. Yo. Yo, talk about the way we doing it, the people's going. All the people out there where we never steady blowing. All the niggas going, they're never fucking chewing. Always gotta finish shit, cause you going. Going for the God like getting it rock. Yo, it's Jesus on the motherfucker making it mic. Yo, you break it down, the motherfucker making it tight. When they're grabbing on your chest, you get a ring like spike. Hurt now. You better believe. You better believe. You gotta 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 believe. Yeah. I tell you what, that I'm playing. I'm running the place that I'm staying. I'm working my house and I'm begging. I'm spouting the thing that I'm not forgetting. I'm going for brothers that breaking and breaking the things and they taking. They riding for beats and they driving the grease and they looking for eats and they riding for beats and they build. Constructing a place in the city. We building a job for the baby. But niggas is hurting already. The kids that be working in school. The dudes that be acting a fool. The mamas are true. The babies they cool. They take it up cool. They break it up cool. Breaking the thing, breaking the taking the chain. I tell you the things that I say. I'm never gonna act no straight. I tell you I go when I play. I'm working on face and I'm grabbing the days and I tell you I don't be no late. I say it, I'm going on bird. I do it to shit like a church. I'm back in the box like I'm back in the track and I'm back in the back and I'm black and I'm black. Breaking I'm down and I'm running I'm go. Back in the place and I tell you the phone. Worry about spotting I'm rolling the boom, rolling the boom, rolling the boom. You gotta believe. 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 You gotta. Always be in my life. My days are always dark until I met my wife. My baby's gone and the things on. She always be in my life. My days are always dark until I met my wife. My baby's gone and the things on. She always be in my life. My life. My baby's gone and the things on my life. My baby's gone and the things on my life. My baby's gone and the things on my life. My baby's gone and the things on my life. My life when you hold me, man. My love when you hold me, man. Outside when you hold me, damn. Daddy dick when you want me, man. Daddy close to the nice, got me close to my ice, got me flip, then I tip, then I skip top. Got me close to my rice, got me going to the bank, then I get more money, then I flip top. Got me running to the store, got me go. I'm a niggas that be thugs, every running for the drugs, every got it for the shorties that be hitting back. I'm on niggas that be out, when they running for the south, then they tell us how we going, so we hit that. When they coming for the good, and we take it for the wood, and we worry how we hit it, and we hit that. Then we choke you and cut it out. Then we that be cutting it out. When the baby that be turning it out, and my mom that be hurt, cause they fucking it out. Then they coming for the things that be working them back, and they get a couple checks with the government tax. Then they gonna let me say, son, niggas go back, then they get them out of jail, cause they put in the back. Yo, sorry, couldn't know, stop them up, cause you like all niggas to the gun, the cut, full cover fucking rock, till they go with the truck, then they jump with them down, till they get what? What? Huh? 30 years in the gun. What? Huh? 30 years in the gun. Yo, 4 couple rocks years in the gun. For the ticket of the down, for the shot in the butt. Man, never shorty said me right again. No. Wait for my face, what you're with. Don't say nothing, they get up doing the biz. If we worry for the niggas that we get to get. What? Say the fact, and we tell them that we do it, so we get it back. Well, take care of now, girl, running that. And a little bit of wrong, you running it back. My days is always up until I met my wife. My baby don't get the things on, she always be in my life. My days is always up until I met my wife. My baby's gone and the things on, she always be in my life. My life. My baby's gone and the things on my life. My baby's gone and the changes on my life. My baby's gone and the changes on my life. My baby's gone and the changes on my life. Yeah. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me on. Make me go, make me go. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me on. Make me go. Yeah, yeah. Baby girl, what you say, what you do? Every time I take my time, I look at you. Talk about my baby, oh, you're beautiful. You're looking like you got the food up in the food. Better work it out, cause I love it, baby girl, you got to work it out. But every time I figure out to lay with you, it be some new type of shit that you won't wanna fool. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me hard and make me go. Make me go. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me hard and make me go. Make me go. Yeah. I remember first time was a sunny day. Came out on the street with the cousin play. I saw a girl, she looking so perfect back. I saw her body, she looking so good and tight. Got to grab her on stool. Then I took her to my place, had to talk to her cool. Then we glad laid around and we acted like fool. Then we made love all night, made a body drool. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me hard and make me go. Make me go. Every time I do, I lay your love and gets me hard and makes me go. Make me go. Yeah, baby girl. A few years later, I played a few weird things, but I paid her. I figured, yo, she hitting home was like a bucket. And yeah, we do it all night and then tuck it. Whoa. Yo, we walking them right. Now we made a couple babies, yeah, we keeping it tight. Now we building on the house and it's going on cool. But I put another layer at it. Make me go. Every time I do, I lay your love that hits me hard and makes me go. Make me go. Yeah, bitch. I'm sick of all your shit, now I'm out the house. You don't dealing on the street, fuck it. Grab a couple billions cause I'm gone. Grab your bitch, say fuck you till it's all on. I see your ass, come see your ass and smoke. Don't go in like you better run it, fucking back, bitch. I'm going on hard. I'm about to take it to my home and get to yelling and God.
You got something on
Yelling
your
it, God.
I'ma get you out the street, and I'ma send the people to come get you. I'ma send a man to
Why
come
you
get you.
got so many layers to your baby girl?
I'ma send my cousin Tyrone to come get you. I'ma send that new nigga I met my job to come get you. I'ma send everybody job to do fuck. I'm even gonna fuck a couple lesbian bitches so I can send them to get you too. Fuck you nigga, you done.
Yo, they got me wound up, baby. Yeah, they put our black trip out of the grave, baby.
Wound up, is getting blamed. Wound up, getting blamed. Wound up, and my money back. Wound up, you about to get blamed.
Yeah, black Trump wound up on it every day. I'm driving around the city, mad as fuck. Hey, your pussy niggas better run your only game. I'm in some fucking payback shit like, hey, yo, every nigga that own me, every nigga that see me, every nigga that talk, he going down tonight. We coming round tonight, huh? You better feel it, niggas. Yo, black Trump like get my reparations back. Black Trump like couple cyphers in the rack. Black Trump like couple JFK days. Dallas going crazy, the world is in the haze. 4 bodies in a couple days, a few hours. 48 of them, 48 towers, 48 powers. You tried to hold us back, and then they sold us crack. It's time to take it back.
Wound up, is getting blamed. Wound up, getting blamed. Wound up, and my money back. Wound up, you about to get blamed.
Yeah, black truck sick of Tommy. Yeah, lunch was good. It's time to get out here and take these pussy niggas, man. Let's go get these niggas done. Yo, yeah. Afternoon times what you call for the evening. Urban type broken shit, got to do with stealing. Balance shit out to your niggas that be coming hotter. Like I'm Goku on my firehead, the hot rider. Yeah, only pain makes me stronger. Pain makes me longer. The pain makes me hunger for your heart, soul, pussy. Don't worry about the things we getting out, we grab it out, we getting stuff, yeah. Yo, the city is raw, and the cops is coming hard, cause the people will fall. Cause we got no power, got no dough, we got no balance. Yo, we got no feeling for the same old people intent. We talk about the talking lights, get check, we got no fool. Yo, we talk about the women and the men we on pool. Talk about who fault it is, we out here acting like fool. Yo, it's gotta make you drool, yo, like you on the stool, done shit. Make a nigga jump and bump shit. And then he take it to the house, crack it up, take it out, son shit. And then he got shit, he hot ride shit, then he drop my shit. It's
Wound up, is getting blamed. Wound up, getting blamed. Wound up, and my money back. Wound up, you about to get blamed.
They take everybody from 1619 to 2019. Happy 400th anniversary, yo. They're not gonna fix it. We're gonna have to fix it ourselves, y'all. Listen to the story. Yo. 100 years and you've been holding my stock back. It's time for reparations, time for getting the block back. Give me the block back. It's time for all the change, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Nipsey, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Biggie, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Pop, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Danny Boy. Give me the block back. Give me the block back. Give me the block back.
I need the block back morning daily. Can't just smell the blood on the curb, smelling red. Man, only dying for the pay we got. Only dying for the stupid shit you put it right. It started at the Vietnam War, you sent him home. What a bunch of heroin, the way you bend the bone. Sent him back to the crib of babies in the moon. Then they hurt us, then they grabbed the pain and took us home.
100 years and you've been holding my stock back. It's time for reparations, time for getting the block back. Give me the block back. It's time for all the change, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Nipsey, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Biggie, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Pop, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Danny Boy. Give me the block back. Give me the block back. Give me the block
I
back.
want the block back. I need the soundtrack. And that's why I did a video and now my wife's dead. And now I'm reformed. And now I'm back on live. I got motherfucking whole shit up on my legs. And now we out here selling and doing legal wise. We ain't got no guns, ain't got no shit up in the eyes. And then the hater come around and take us all down. And now the blood is coming from us, get them screaming round. I'm the one that living for my babies and my kiddies, y'all. And why you taking from the niggas and my brother brown? And every time we come around and hold the building, y'all. He always take it down and burn it till we kill it, y'all. He always take the members from us and you ring them down. And then you always screaming, why down? Stop your crying and your bullshit. You know your niggas on the hate.
100 years and you've been holding my stock back. It's time for reparations, time for getting the block back. Give me the block back. It's time for all the change, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Nipsey, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Biggie, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Pop, nigga. Give me the block back. I'ma be the Danny Boy. Give me the block back. Give me the block back. Give me the block back.
Oh why, the lies you tell me, oh why, I'm cold and lonely. Won't be one time, babe, and I'll be your square. Just shake you out of my head.
Yeah, call the crews to whiskers. Better than bitch niggas. Pull up strong vehicular. Dripping hard, ridiculous. Baby, stop holding my strap. I'm pulling a G up a cat. Always because of the track. Nah, man, the block is hot. 12 gun and block, don't shoot your shot. Ha, yeah, my baby, give it a cool. Balancing got it a rule. Protecting my baby a fool. The game is we know the blues. Ha, you're gonna lose, nigga. Because you fucked around and slept in fucking stools, nigga. It ain't who you are, it's what you fucking do, nigga. You fuck niggas ain't never had a clue, nigga. I'm always on my neck, cannon, call me Jill, nigga. I want you figure, ayy. I want you figure, ayy. Oh, what you figure, ayy? What you figure, ayy?
Oh why, the lies you told me, oh why, I'm cold and lonely. Won't be one time, babe, and I'll be your square. Just shake you out of my head. Oh why, the lies you told me, oh why, I'm cold and lonely. Won't be one time, babe, and I'll be your square. My tea's for two. That's you with the loving in me. My tea's for two.
Ahora
That's
mismo.
you with the loving in me.
Yo, the C-I-double-O-C. Come on and kick it with me. The scavengers love bottom feed. Just call me a guy for the sea. Don't you know who the fuck you are? Reincarnate energy from distant star. Fuck this, fuck that. Rather run and Jason tuck that. Things that make my babies buzz back. Wireless niggas take yaks out your hand. Be so blind and got tricked by Obama plan.
That's you with the loving in me. My T's for two. That's you with the loving of me.
Man, Tony, 20, and a kick in the can. Pulling problems like fan. Fucking rolling like Dan. Swagger hoodies made for stopping another Ku Klux Klan. Shit. Fuck you niggas talking about. Always traveling in that bumpy route. God damn, man. Yeah, you niggas fucking it all. Pushing on them mention bodies. Stay on the call. It ain't over, little nigga. What the fuck you gon' do? Every day is due awakening. Nigga boo-hoo. Jordan wanna punch you in the face by your number two. Jordan wanna punch you in the face by your number two. Jordan wanna punch you in the face by your number two.
My T's for two. That's you with the loving in me. My T's for two. That's you with the loving in me. Drink. My T's for two. That's you with the loving in me. My T's for two. That's you with the loving in me. Drink.
Couple more minutes. We'll see if BS pops up. If not, we start right at 9.
I'm really just looking for you. I'm really just. I've been looking for you. I know.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Can't wait to see my baby tonight. You feel alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I'ma just be calling for you. I'ma just be calling for you.
Yeah,
I'ma just be
touching these
calling
fucking
for you.
dummies, yo.
I'ma just be calling.
I'm looking, I don't
Can't
find
wait
you,
to see
Mom.
my baby
Where you at?
tonight.
Huh?
You feel alright.
Yo, it's been a long motherfucking day.
Oh,
Yo, check it out.
I'ma just be calling for you. I'ma just be calling for you. I'ma just be calling for you. I'ma just be calling for
Yeah,
you.
black trumpet don't play that. Long night, don't stay that. Looking for my girl all night, and then keep it tight, and then I chill it back, and then I roll. Couple L's to the face, rolling back in like a mace. It's probably dancing and I chase, then I go.
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Just experiment with some video.
Oh, I thought
Two days of victorious day, feeling blessed in every way. God is.
Where you can YouTube anybody? I am in all of these videos. I rap and sing and perform in all these videos. Oh, my rap videos.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
We'll go till 9.
Yes, shot them seal. Yes, Casey shot them seal. Yes, Cash shot them seal. Yes, Casey shot them seal. Yes, Cash shot them seal. Yes, Casey shot them seal. Yes, Cash shot them seal. Yes, Casey shot them seal. Hold my hand and just don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Hold my hand. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. You took my AC make a glad to easy me so long. You took my AC make a glad to easy me so easy. You took my AC make a glad to easy me so long. You took my AC make a glad to easy me so easy.
Jump, bump, move, shake, hold my hand and just don't let me go. Jump, bump, move, shake, hold my hand and just don't let me go. Jump, bump, move, shake, hold my hand and just don't let me go. Yeah. Baby girl, just come on with me. around and grab your titty. Let me just squeeze your body. Let's do it, righty, righty. Jump, jump, bump, bump, move, move, shake, shake. Take that body to the house and take your mouth down south. Suck me off and do it right. We get it down, we do it tight. Get it with my peoples, then we jump around and get it hype. Drink, drink, smoke, smoke. Pop a molly, take a toke. Have a good time with the hood, rub, have some fun and bounce it down now. Hold my hand.
Yes, cash shot them zero. Yes, Casey shot them zero. Yes, cash shot them zero. Yes, Casey shot them zero. Yes, cash shot them zero. Yes, Casey shot them zero. Yes, cash shot them zero. Yes, Casey shot them zero.
Hold my hand and just don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Hold my hand. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Just moving left and right. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's take it to the club and have some fun and spend it up. Spend 100, spend 1,000. Do it cause we be on wild and north, south, west, east. Do it like a fucking beast. We grab your body, get it round. Jump and get it down. Screaming loud, we falling down. Don't worry, bitch. Why? Yeah, we crazy, having fun. Don't you get the boy.
Side note, this is all freestyle, by the way.
Chill it out and hang with us. One time, do it right. Don't worry, keep it tight. Fall it back and lay it out and say, ooh. Hold my hand and just don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Hold my hand. Don't let me go.
3 more minutes. Like, we're going about this and stuff right now.
Hold my hand and just don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Muted them, so I don't know yet. That's what makes it more.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. We ride out, man. We ride out, man. And all my mamas ride out, man. Damn, the baby said we ride out. Yeah. I hear you coughing hell. That's cause my body's tethered with the fucking wells. I always do the feelings that you niggas felt. I'm like that heavy scissors cutting on that felt. I'm always ripping shit and keeping niggas tilt. I'm busting shots like I'm nigga Tony Dell.
Listen, I haven't seen some of these videos myself in a while. These like my own videos. I'm like, which one is he talking?
Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, you's a bunch of faggots. Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, you's a bunch of faggots.
Out the car jumping, looking cool as hell. You pussy niggas fuck with me cause I be that hell. That be coming fire, hit you like a lighter. Smack you in your face, tell you that I'm sire. Be the God king, you better worry about me. Be the God's son, you better never doubt me. I bust some shots from the head, better run and get me. And take it back to the crib and have your sister hit me. On the tip of my nuts, be the place she's sagging. Don't worry about that bitch ass cause it's fucking dragging. Got that pussy wagging like a dog tail in the breeze. All you bitch niggas never do it with this fucking easy.
Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, you's a bunch of faggots. Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, you's a bunch of faggots. Of course you fucking hate it, you bitch fucking nigga. You hate real pussy and you hate real triggers. You never fucking popping, you never body dropping. You always acting in the corner, fucking steady whopping like it's 80s, nigga. Nah, dog, it's 2000 something. You better get your shit right, cause the guns is bumping. God, when niggas jumping down the street, you getting wild. They always serving fucking fiends in the street style. You better worry about it, cause it's coming into your house. We take it like the niggas take that coke down south. But don't worry about it, we always scream and shout it. I always do it for the rowdy niggas, never doubt it. Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, use a bunch of faggots. Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hate it, use a bunch of faggots.
I get a fucking car and I look around. I see pussy niggas that be getting down. Fucking spending money on these hard bitches coming to the street and getting bread. I be wild bitches, serious, count about and get ready. Mrs. coming, all my niggas on the street and steady running every kind of screwing. What the fucking government is doing? Always fucking up my people, got them steady screwing. Living like they do it in the only day they wow. Got fucking wild shit doing right now. Get it down for the people, running to the God. Worry about my babies in the street, living hard. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yo, pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hating it, use a bunch of faggots. Pull up in the whip, baddest bitch on grip. Of course you hating it, use a bunch of faggots.
I am on. All right, and we shall start the show. That was a nice little cute little experiment. Stop that. That was a cute little experiment. You still awake over there, Volo?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was entertaining, man. I'm loving the music at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. I'm trying to experiment with. I'll be forgetting. I got like 15, 20 rap videos and a bunch of comedy videos and sketch videos. I need to play all those. I got like 20, 30 videos that's like online on stuff I could play with me in it. That's stupid. I gotta remember that. I just thought of it just now. Like I was like, instead of playing just the music, I said, you know what? I got videos and all kind of different stuff, you know. Anyway, since I'm in it, I should be able to use it for copyright reasons. I'm in the damn video, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like I'm watching Lord Jamar. I like his little show that he's putting on over there, and it's like it just while I'm listening, you're adoring to be like he probably can't play no brand Nubian shit, right? Copyrighted, right?
Like yo, you don't own this shit, Jamal. You signed that away back in '92. Damn, no, that's some noodle shit. You know they doing that to YouTube niggas now, right?
Yeah.
So that's the new shit. They hit niggas up with the we'll give you that, but we need like 90% of your shit. You know what I mean? And someone might determine if they want to own your channel after they done or not, depending on the scenario. Or shit might be in perpetuity, or it might be ending. Oh man, I'm like, damn. Wow. Suge Knight has made his way onto YouTube. So that's that. So what's going on with you, old man? What's the wrap up? What's happening?
Just working my ass off and getting some cash and having fun with life, you know.
You still doing the gig at Drainski Bop?
Yeah, that's the main cash flow right now until I get people to start paying directly for the knowledge that I share with them, you know.
Question: do they do the taxes for you?
Yes and no.
Okay, because your boy Joe Breezy, he done hired like 20,000 new IRS agents to get on all the Cash App. So if you getting Cash App thought money over $600, I don't know if nobody knows this. If you getting hit from the $600 in your Cash App, independent apps and stuff, Joe Breezy says if it's enough, they might have to holler at your body, so you might want to report some shit, dog.
Yeah.
But I think it said it was over 600. But you know how they are. If it's worth their while, but like if it's not worth their while, they're like whatever.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I was holding off on really putting that out there as a business. You know what I mean? There's ways in making it into a part of your business venture. You know. Yeah. So I'm still figuring all that out and everything. You know.
Yeah. Well, usually it's not really an issue until you start making a good amount of money. Once you start making, tens of twenties of thousands or plus or anything bigger than that, you get 50s and hundreds. They're like, hey. It's like usually you make 4, 5, 6. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. 7, 13, 20. Anything less than like basically minimum. Whatever the poverty wage is. If it's anything less than the poverty wage, they probably don't give a fuck. But the minute you cross into middle class money, they're like, "Excuse me, kind sir, I would like those 3 mountains in your entire family for 400 years of slavery." By Thursday.
And some people are doing that with these like the Uber deliveries and stuff, and the delivery services.
Mm-hmm.
Some people making some real bank with that, some real cash. And
they do and they don't. Like, for example, nowadays they turn all those jobs into basically average middle class jobs. They're not like it was. But when I first moved to LA, the people that were first doing Uber and all that stuff, dog, they said, dude, this no BS. Every driver I talked to for the first 2-3 years of Uber said, "Hey, I get up at 7, 8 o'clock. I drive from 10 to 4 every day, no matter what happens, and I make $75,000 a year. No matter what happens, they didn't have to be no event, nothing. Drive from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, weekends off, $75K, right? And then just like they did when you got rights for Black people and women's lib, and they flooded the job market. Same thing with Uber happened. The job market got flooded. They cut everybody's money in half. The next conversations I was having was they had to fight for 45 to 65. They had to hit a certain event at a certain time and hit it during a certain time. Like, before it used to be free, like do it whenever the fuck you want. And you was getting a 75 on the humbug. Those cats making 100 and change back then in the early 2008, 2010s. But like anything else in America, like any Ponzi scheme, like anything, once the market gets flooded, the guys at the higher level decide to cut what they give up. Now they got you sucked in and they split everybody's money amongst each other. And then it's only like stars that really get to really come up off it anymore. But it becomes a pigeonhole. It's like Hunger Games. It's literally Hunger Games over and over and over again. May the luck be with you. What does that chick say?
Yeah.
May good fortune be with you or some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
May the choices be in your favor or some crazy stuff, right?
Yep. That's what's happening with all these gig apps.
Yeah.
It's bugged out. Like they give me little bonuses, and then once more people come with the bonuses, they looking at me like, well, this guy is y'all showing favoritism his way type of thing. Like I have my own people coming in, sabotaging your shit.
Yeah.
They ain't your people. They just, they trying to hustle too. Now it's flooded, and then everybody get cut or everybody get zapped off or whatever, and then they'll start back over.
I mean, like, what I fear for most people, like, man, first chance you get, please get you an online computer job or learn how to code, or do internet technology. Because people like get your CDLs too late to get your CDL. In another 5 to 10 years, man, especially if this dollar thing go crazy, all the companies gonna go to electric everything on us, man. They're gonna be automated trucks, automated cars, automated taxis, automated Uber. I seen a little box robot driving down the damn street the other day, dropping off some food in Hollywood, motherfucker. The clock is ticking before you going into any building and getting and doing anything. You better make the robots, code them, or steal from them. That's going to be the new future of jobs. Yes, we're at me.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'll go to my mouth.
I can't hear y'all for shit.
Conspiracy.
But y'all can hear me though, right?
Yeah, you just fine.
Let me get back off and go back on and see what it is, because I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, unless the speaker tripping or something.
1, 2.
Yeah. No, it sounds good. He sounded good to me here.
Yeah, like better than normally. You have a little buzz to this thing.
But sometimes, because I know with me, I'm a phone dropper, right? That's like my thing. I like specialize in dropping L photo. Dude, I would be sitting there just holding the phone. Mother would just jump out my hand for some reason. Son of a bitch. Like, is this mother? I swear, dude, I swear the phone will be moving. I don't know if anybody notices about your iPhones. You sit your iPhone on the edge of a hard, flat table without it ringing. I don't know if it's the vibration or if it's the spinning of the hard drive. Your iPhone will throw itself off the edge of your goddamn table. Have you seen this, Bolo?
Nah, ain't no hard drive, man.
Dude, no, I'm telling you, it's all, dude. I think it's, dude. But to be fair, this usually happens if you do not have a case. Right? If you got a case, the case kind of numbs the vibration. It doesn't move as much, right? But the actual vibration, though, if you take the case off your phone. Anybody want to try to spare it now? Your phone, be ready for your phone to fall on the daggone floor. But sit your phone down securely on the edge of a hard, smooth surface without your thing was on, without your case was on. I swear to daggone God, this thing has a jump off the cliff complex. Like, this thing is like, man, fuck it, I'm out. Yo, dude, I have sat my iPhone down securely at least 47 times where I securely sat it down. It wasn't wobbling. It wasn't leaning. And I just sat there. And dude, I think it's vibrating from whatever, because it's got shit spinning in the phone and it's hot and it's doing stuff. And I guess there's a hard drive and there's got to be spinning.
It's all solid. It's a solid state. It's a solid state drive in there, man. Ain't nothing spinning.
I don't know what it's doing, but I'm telling you, my phones be literally diving off the edge of the table. And anybody out there that's got an iPhone and you ever notice, like, hey, I swear I set my phone down securely.
They got a vibrator in it.
Oh, I missed Mr. BS trying to come back in. I was running my mouth about the iPhone.
Yeah, it got a vibrator in it to let you know to vibrate to let you know it's ringing.
No. Don't be nothing be ringing. The vibration ain't on. Dude, I'm telling you, it's just the daggone. I swear, it's the daggone phone is just diving off the edge of the table. It's intentional. I think it's intentional. What up? I still hear you fine, man.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, we've been able to hear you. You sound all right?
Yeah, I just couldn't hear y'all and shit.
Conspiracy. I was just telling them how my iPhones be having issues, be diving off the table without my consent. Because I don't know what it is.
Shit, because it's an iPhone, that's why.
I'm telling you, dude, I think it'd be trying to break itself, so I gotta buy another one. I said, I think it's a conspiracy. Buy iPhone, where they make the phone vibrate just enough. When you sit it on the table, that motherfucker will be like, like shimmy, dive, nigga. Right, I swear to God, dude. I got it's like 40 drops. I mean, securely in the location, and the motherfucker just gaga. Well, how the fuck my phone fall? There's some other people that saw it. So what's up with you, BAS? What's going on with you, man?
You already know, another day, another dollar. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, that grind till we shine. At least everything's safe and good and whatnot. Anything interesting? Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad that you said that, bro. I finally beat the devil.
Oh, what happened with that?
I cracked the machine for 200 last night.
Nice. Finally
bro,
paid.
That shit fucking made my weekend and shit. I was like, damn, yo. Mr. C, when I say I was down to my last 2 spins, bro, I already give up on this shit. This shit just started fucking hitting out of nowhere. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Nice.
Then she started spinning again. I'm like, oh shit, what? Now I'm entering uncharted territories and shit. Then she started spinning again. I'm like, oh. At the end of the whole thing, she said $200. I was like, oh, cash out.
Get me out of here. That's how you think. There it is. And this is why casinos and slot machines exist. I know people say you don't win and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, if you play enough, you'll win. Especially if you pick certain order. Are you playing at the right time? Or Like I used to win on some straight beginner's luck shit. I won like 4 or 5 times, and I don't even gamble. I just pick like machines on the end that I figure people walk by. If I see somebody get up and walk away from a machine, they look like they've been on for a minute. Oh, I hop right on that bitch right after. Like I don't even gamble. I just look for these kind of things. And dog, I done won $400 off of 3 quarters like 3-4 times. Ain't
Yo,
shit.
that's the first time ever, bro. Cause you know I'm not like you said, I'm not a gambler too and shit. But I play the game because it's there and you know it's just to kill time and shit. So
Yeah.
I was like, let me put $2 in this shit. I was like, man, this shit not paying out. This shit's not paying out. This shit's not paying out. Cause I'm used to like 10, maybe 15, $20 the most and shit out of a fucking spin and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I got to my last 20 cents, and it was the end of the night, bro. I was about to cash out and everything. When I got to 20 cents, that shit started hitting. I'm like, oh shit, let's go. Let's go, baby, let's go. I hated everybody wanted to be my friend last night. Everybody was dicking and shit.
That's
I
hilarious.
I fucking ignored everybody just like I ignore everybody on a broke day. I ignore them and shit.
That's dope though. That dude, I'm telling you, man, legendary. That's what makes I can't front. I know gambling's bad and it's ruined people's lives and I but man, gambling, because if you've spent $75, $80, $100 over time, and then you win $200, all the losing kind of feels like it's worth it. Or at least if you break an even, like I put about 2 in. I got 2 back in the chunk after all the time from the first beginning ever. You know what I mean? That's not so bad. You know what I mean? But to win after putting anything less than that, it's kind of a win. You just had to wait a couple of months. Yeah, I mean,
But I hated everybody. Everybody wanted to celebrate with me. I'm like, fuck you looking at everybody. Get the fuck out my face. I don't fuck with you like that and shit. I walked away and shit. Fucking cashed out. My boss was like, you lucky motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I know. My boss gonna hit me with the damn. I just fucking spent $100 on that machine and you came and won the fucking $200 day. Thank
yeah,
you for the bonus. And he got mad when I said that shit.
yeah, yeah, man. Somebody's got to win and whatnot. Sometimes it's just luck or just the right time. And yeah, oh man,
Just
that's
like
the
I
one
had
thing I
fucking.
would never tell people not to gamble because I was like, I've won before trying not to gamble, so I'm like, I know what it feels like to win and not expect that shit. You know what I mean? Bells and shit start going off and shit. I gotta get my ID out. Give me
I think that's
my
why I
money.
haven't went to the casino yet, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm glad that my ID is fucking expired, bro.
Mm.
Cause I think if my ID would have been good, I would have been at the casinos and shit.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just got my other one back because I got one. And then I like left it at the supermarket and somebody took my shit. So I figured they probably selling it up on Alvarado now. ID is like, hey, if you want to look like a big nigga named Carl.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna go out my way just to go to the casinos on a random night. I'm not gonna do that anyway. Cause I gotta think about it. I gotta go all the way up the boulevard.
No. Because I treat casinos like getting an easy sex opportunity. You know how sometimes a bitch just fall into your lap on some fumble shit? Like that's a couple times a year, maybe 2-3 times a year, maybe once a year, whatever. That's how casinos is. I just need casino pussy to fall in my lap. You know what I mean? And then I go, I throw a couple quarters out. Oh shit, one. Let's go home, nigga. I'm out. You know, like that's like the lazy pussy approach. That's how I treat casinos.
And that's crazy. I'm about to be 43 this year and shit. And I think I only gambled one time in a casino, bro.
Yeah.
One time, bro. And it was because of some random shit. I went with somebody to the casino that was like, basically, they wanted me to get them off the table after an hour and shit. Whether they were winning or losing, I had to go get them off the table and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do for an hour? I was like, ain't no fucking restaurant open or nothing or whatever. So he was like, all right, well, listen, while you wait, I'm gonna give you a dub or whatever. Just play whatever you want to do with it. I was like, you don't care what I do with the dub. I was like, all right. So I was like, an hour, right? He's like, yeah. So fucking, I walked around, you know what I mean, looked at the bitches or whatever. So I was like, let me play this fucking slot with random John. I just fucking put the dub in, bro. That shit hit for a bean. I was like, oh. So after an hour, I went to go grab him and shit. This nigga down a rack. I'm up a bean. I'm up $80. He's down a rack. I'm like, yo, it's time to leave.
That's
He's
how it
like,
is when I go. I'm the dude that goes and nobody expect to win. I put in a little shit, get all this money. Oh, he's like, yo, I put $5,000. I put in ATM 8 times. I was like, what you gonna do? Sell your house, nigga? I won 600 off a couple quarters, by the way.
I was just telling my son and shit. The only reason I play the game at the pizza shop is because I do it to kill time and shit. I don't want to hear nobody shit. I don't want to hear about no fucking gossip. I
Yeah.
get too fucked about who got fucking smacked or whatever. I don't give two fucks.
Right.
So for me to kill time, I get on the game and shit. So fuck it, you know what I mean? I can't smoke weed all day while I'm working, so I get on the machine, play here and there.
Yeah. Gambling is a wild thing. I'm gonna start trying to be more active because the cool thing
How's the
about
weather
this
over there? Bolo, what's up, Bolo?
All is good.
Yeah.
All is good.
And I dealt with a couple noodle niggas over the weekend, but
I do that every day. Shit is crazy.
no, I'm gonna be rich. I deal with them all every day, but some of them stick out more than others and shit.
Yeah.
We might have another view tonight too because I put somebody on and shit. So I don't know. I might have one of my Mexican friends come on and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I post. I got the little gold package now, so I can do three places at once. So right now I got my YouTube and I got the Twitch going right now. So what should I do for the third one? Should it be the tickety talk or like maybe Twitter? Or should you think I should go with the Facebook thing? But like I was going to use that SkipX page. It's got 138,000 people. What do you think?
Fuck skip back. Take they fucking people and shit.
Well, they are my people. I'm a skip bag. That's where all my good. I tell you, LA was a crazy trip, right? Because you come to Los Angeles, city of dreams, which to an extent it is. For example, if you're not from here, you're not used to having access to mansions to party in. And I'm not talking because you're rich or nothing like that. Like literally in LA, you know how like cats have house parties in Philly at cribs around the way, just whatever crib it is, right? Motherfuckers have like house parties at fucking mansions like out in Malibu. Like on the weekend, you can find 5 fucking parties where you pay $20 and you can hang out in a big ass mansion all night long and smoke weed and drink and be there with a whole bunch of people and bitches and shit, right? You do that every fucking weekend when it's warm in LA. Anywhere over the goddamn place. And there's one in Beverly Hills, there's one downtown, there's one over here. They all these badass cribs, the badass motherfucking cribs. Yo, back in Philly, you don't got access to these kind of cribs. Like here it's like going to like your homeboy crib. Or going to it's like paying $20 to get into a club and you get to use the shit like it's your crib. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Bro, I used to go to people. I had people like that had bread. I used to go to their cribs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to draw too. I used to do dumb shit in their crib when I knew it was a party, like a family, like a house party and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I don't go lie, I had a lot of Caucasian friends coming up and shit.
Oh yeah.
They had bread and shit.
Oh yeah. That motherfucker used to say that. Oh guys, they rented this one out. It's for a rager. I was like, actually, no, this is my homeboy crib. Don't fuck some shit up. But they thought maybe people steal shit. Just go turn it. Listen. Like, oh man, dude, it's just like a regular hood party, but they do it at like big nice houses out here. But it's only because everything is out here built for the sun, and it's like a business. You know what I mean? Out here and whatnot. But the whole
Yo, you know what I used to do when I go to people's cribs like that and shit?
Nah, that ain't it. Huh?
What happened?
I said, but I was saying that the whole point is they come with that city of dreams shit. So all that fun shit I told you, all that fun LA shit is the dreams part, right? The real part is, dog, it's hard to get like just famous out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like the people I know, everybody I know that's got like successful that was going from, I know them from like, just like I know y'all, like I know them for 10, 12, I know some of these people over a decade now. I watched them go from just a regular.
Yeah, we go back 20 years, bro.
But they like worked at it. They like, dude, they went to like 2-3 tryouts a day for like 7 years straight. Only got this one commercial. And then, you know what I mean? It's just like, so I was just like, it's not like how you would think where, I'm going to go to LA. I'm going to smack a couple bitches and fuck the right hoe. And I'm going to be famous in 6 months, man. That was the biggest wake up call. I'm on anybody that moves to Los Angeles. Do not expect to get famous. Try your best. Try your best to get famous first day, but don't be discouraged when you're not famous in 6 months. Because that was a wake up call for me. I thought I was gonna be famous in 6 months when I moved here.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like if you hear a lot of people that like the major star this shit, a lot of them didn't even try. They just randomly got picked and shit. You know, at the right time, right place, or whatever. They knew the right person and shit. I think that if you really try to be a famous and shit, it's not gonna work out because you're trying too hard and shit.
Well,
I
you
think
know
that if
what
you
it
got it,
is?
you got it. That's all to it and shit.
Well, previous back in like how back in like the 90s and whatnot in the 80s, like for example, when I first got here, everybody wanted to perform at all the places. So like the Roxy, the Rainbow Room, all these places, just like places they're like, oh, the Doors played here, Carl, and my name's up there too. I'm like, oh, the Doors. I'm like, okay, I thought I was doing something. I got my name up in lights at the Roxy and all this stuff, and I'm performing at the Rainbow Room where all the legends at and hanging out with Cypress Hill and whatever that black band is, Razorhead or Radiohead or whatever the fuck their name is. Anyway, these is all around. So it's supposed to be like the same shit that motherfuckers did back in the 80s and 85, like your Eddie Murphys, your Jim Blues. You're not be like, oh, I went to LA, I performed at the Rainbow Room, I performed at the Roxy, and then stage, and then I performed. Dog, I performed in every dope place there was to be performing in LA. So much so that when I met motherfuckers from LA, you know what they all told me? They said, yo, dude, I'm from LA. I've been performing here my whole life. And I don't never perform. I did the motherfucking what's the House of Blues. I did the big stage House of Blues like 6-7 months into get
Man,
me.
you did the House of Blues and shit.
I even brought Aaron and Neil with me, whatnot, to hook the little niggas up. All that shit. Dude, it was like I did all that shit and just nothing really came. The only best I got out of it was like the guy Big Boy, the little skinny black dude on the radio, happened to be there eating dinner that night and saw me and mentioned me on the radio the next day. And that was about it. You know what I mean?
Damn, you was at the House of Blues and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I heard about that spot.
And I gave the girl from Fresh Prince a ticket that night. What's her name? The fine black girl.
The youngest
daughter.
one, Tiana.
What's her name?
Tiana.
Tatiana Ali.
Yeah,
I saw Tatiana because they gave me a bunch of tickets. My homeboy Nehemiah, who was on The Real World. If you remember the little black dude named Nehemiah that was on The Real World, little dread dude that got kind of kicked off the show a while, but Nehemiah, and he didn't.
Bro, you talking about the one that kicked off like in the early seasons and shit?
Well, you got David that got kicked off, then Nehemiah got kicked off a few years later. Nehemiah got kicked off probably in 2005, 6, 7. Like I met him, and then like a year after I met him, we was kicking it. He one day while we was at work, he's like, "Yo, MTV having some tryouts for the Real World shit," and I was like, "I can't leave work." Plus, I was like, "I'm a little too old," but my young boys all went, and Nehemiah was one of the ones that went. Came back, and like 6 months later, he moved out, and he was going, and then he actually lives out here. I see him a lot out here. Actually, it's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be on that shit when that shit first came out, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I could do it and shit, but then I started thinking, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna end up fucking somebody up on there. You know, some bitch gonna say some the wrong shit, or I'm gonna say the wrong. It's gonna be real controversial on me if I'm on there. I fuck around, start selling drugs on that shit.
Everybody, they said they used to get them drunk and get everybody fucked up, so they expect the shit to pop off. And a lot of times the black guys would always get kicked off because they always take his shit the wrong way. You know what I mean? And all that. But the whole point of all that crap I'm talking is, you would think after doing all that was no problem. But what I kind of found out was getting successful in LA is more like networking and a combination of just going to these tryouts all the time. You got to go on the commercial tryouts and the TV show tryout. Performing and doing all that shit, great. If it was 1980 something or 1970 something when you didn't have the internet and word of mouth had to build by my name, doing all those shows, I'd have been famous as fuck because everybody in LA would have vouched for me because they see me at a lot of shows because that's the only way to see me. You know what I mean? Or hear me on the
Your time gonna come, bro.
with the internet, you know what I mean? It changed the whole game into where the promoters basically feast off the talent. They make us do all the work. But anyway, the whole point was I gave Tatiana Ali a ticket that night. I told her to come to the show. I don't know if the bitch came, but I was trying to spam.
You heard me? See, your time gonna come, bro.
I figure it is what it is. I'm gonna live till I'm at least 1,372. So I got plenty of time.
I know the Mexican boy. When I was talking to him this earlier when I was at work and shit, he was like, cause he got a YouTube show and shit. He got a little thing he does on YouTube and shit. So I was like, damn, I was surprised that he said he actually showed me the video of some cooking shit or whatever and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I'll do something too. He was like, nah, you don't do no fucking show. I was like, yeah, bro, I actually do something. I was like, he's like, you don't talk about it, you don't tell nobody. I was like, bro, I didn't know you did that shit. And what the fuck? You didn't open your mouth, I would have never known shit. So I was like, he was like, yo, he's like, you don't seem like you would do it, but you got the character for it and shit. I was like, yeah. I mean, but I'm not doing it to get famous. I told him, I was like, I'm only doing this for the therapeutic reasons and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's all. The people that are I've seen that are successful. This people be bothering the shit out of them. That's the one thing that people hate about it. But then you get a lot of love too. So it's like you get more love than you get hate. It's that kind of thing.
Especially at the pizza shop, these fucking I hate to say the fucking Mexicans and the Costa Ricans and shit. They don't ever believe the shit I be saying and shit. They think I be talking on my ass until I have to actually show proof of everything I be saying and shit.
Yeah.
Like they didn't believe that I was doing what I was doing back in the day in the streets and shit until I showed them the proof. They didn't believe me I was doing this shit until I showed them the proof. They didn't believe me that my baby mom was Brazilian until I showed them the proof. Like, bro, these people really don't be believing shit, but they want to believe a rat though.
Right. There it is.
My bad, you already know I'm over here, you know what I mean? Twisting up and shit.
That's what it is.
How about the Sixers, baby?
They balling and whatnot.
Yup, they won the day again and shit.
They're better.
I mean, they playing the bum ass Brooklyn Nets, so of course they're supposed to beat them and shit.
I mean, the Nets are okay. They might actually get hyped and win one game because I didn't know Mikal Bridges was from Philly, so he might have a God game and pull some shit out.
Just in Brooklyn? I thought he was.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges, the guy that was from Phoenix, they traded for. He's from the crib.
I don't know why I thought he was in the Knicks and shit.
Yeah, but he from the crib and whatnot. But I think just young and inexperienced, and then they took Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving like they're like a new team, and there's a bunch of dudes trying to prove they want to be the dude, and it's just the Sixers should mock them. They should sweep them.
I ain't gonna lie, right now, Brooklyn is shitting on fucking Kyrie because Kyrie didn't even make the playoffs this year.
Oh, Kyrie is a team killer.
Yeah, him and Luka didn't make the playoffs this shit.
Oh, he's a team killer.
So Kevin Durant definitely was gonna go in the fucking playoffs with that team this year.
No, he messed around and lost to the Clippers. They lose to the Clippers, I'll fall the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I forgot your team was in the playoffs. How about Jalen Hurts in the deal and shit?
What did they give him?
I forget how much. I think it was like 173 million guaranteed, and
Jesus Christ.
I forget how much. It's over 200. I know that. It was a 4-year contract and shit.
Let me look. I guess I can do that. I can look it up, right?
Long story short, he's gonna be $51 million a year football player and shit.
I mean,
it's 51 and some change. I don't know exactly.
Money inflation though, like for example, you know how gas used to be $1 and now it's $3, $4, $5.
Bro, don't bring that fucking shit up with the fucking gas, bro. They doing that fucking summer blend shit again.
No, but the point is, I'm trying to relate it to the salaries you're hearing. So take Jalen Hurts' salary and divide it by the amount of gas you used to hear about when they said Michael Jordan was worth $40 million in a year, right?
Right.
So if Michael Jordan gas was not $1 but $3, so that he needs 3 times as much money, right? And went out for gas. That means Michael Jordan would make $120 million a year. You get what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying. My bad,
but this is why you hear about the government talking about raising the debt limit. They're pouring water in a liquor bottle. So they spread it out, so it seems like a lot of money. But you notice that's why eggs get more expensive and prices go up, because it's not that you're making less money. The money is worth less now because they keep spreading it out by printing more money, because they can't pay their bills, because they won't stop paying for wars that have nothing to do with our country. It's a whole thing.
Right.
Anyway, what are we gonna do?
Go Sixers.
Yeah, I was watching that game too. I fell asleep though. But I had to
Not
get my
you,
nap in
no
before I
Bolo.
jumped
Not
on.
you. You would never fall asleep. Get out of here.
Oh well, we
Not
was
Bolo.
going into the
That's
fourth. I
not
knew
your
we had.
character, sir.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I might go on y'all any minute now. To be honest.
I like going. Hey, your grandpa Simpson. I might go on your boys any minute now.
What time you gotta start work, Bolo?
I gotta be at work at
Oh, that's why I
I
forgot
gotta
you
be at
gotta
work
take your
7 in the
number.
morning, but I get up at like 5:30 to get the boy all the boy all ready and everything.
5:30. Me and my son still chilling watching TV.
Yeah, y'all be watching TV, huh?
Yeah, we be going through the shows and shit.
Yeah, so I guess it says Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts agreed to 5-year contract extension, reportedly worth $255 million. This contract will make Jalen Hurts the highest paid player in NFL history. But really,
You know what I
it's
like
only
about
like
that deal?
90-something million is what I'm telling y'all. It's really only like 90-something million in like 1980 money. That's all I'm saying. It is. In 1980 money, 1980 money, I was paying 64 cents a gallon when I went to college in 1993 in Virginia for gas. 64 cents. I sound like an 80 open 64 cents. I sound like a fucking old fuck saying that shit. I was paying 64 goddamn cents for gas in Virginia. The expensive shit was 84, and then in Philly, the cheap shit was like 70, 80. The expensive shit was like 80 something, 90. And this was in the
I
early
remember
90s.
those days, bro.
This
That was the good old days.
Bro. 30 years ago? Damn, 30 years ago, bro. Damn, 30 years ago, nigga.
Lucy's was like a quarterback then and shit. Like the good old days and shit.
I'm just saying, when I was a young kid, we used to walk half a block to school.
But you know what I like about that deal though? What hurts and shit?
I walked across the street to school my whole life. Huh?
That they didn't trap him like they did with Mahomes for like 10 years and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good deal. He's making a lot of money and whatnot. But then, like I said, if it was like early 90s or something, that's like a $90 million deal. 95.
Yo, you know what you can look up too right now too, bro? You can look up how many players that the Eagles got locked in with contracts right now, bro.
Man,
It's crazy. We got most of the team coming back next year.
They ain't letting none of the slaves get free from the quarters. They'll be fine. They ain't letting them. But no, he's gonna do his thing. I don't know if you guys want to know what the Madden jinx is when you get a contract.
Yeah, I know. I already know what that. I don't even want to say that shit.
I think we all know, huh? So we're not gonna say it. We'll just act like nothing happened. We'll click on the other BAS. Yeah, I was just playing that bad boy earlier. I signed a young fella.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, but it was funny.
On the cover. I hope he ain't on the cover this year. As long as he ain't on the cover.
It ain't got nothing to do with the goddamn cover. It's got to do with I'm checking side, nigga. I'm checking.
You know what they used to say that shit too with the Campbell soup commercial? Remember that shit? Whoever did the Campbell soup commercial next year, they would either get injured or become ass and shit.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Remember, they would say people to play the Pro Bowl, NBA players to do the dunk contest. But I think with the commercials and TV and stuff, you figure not only are they working out and doing all the other stuff the players are, they're actually going out to do these shows, going to these commercials. You know what I mean? So they're expending twice as much energy. So they're kind of pushing their body even outside. You're doing football moves for a commercial. You know, how many commercials did we see Michael Jordan doing like basketball, real NBA looking moves with them? Like, nigga, I might pull a fucking hammy out this bitch trying to get a couple bucks. So But when you see people doing commercials and all that other stuff, that's why they say, "Oh, such and such is unfocused because he's doing all these commercials." With the bigoted people who saying it because they don't like colored people anyway, are not saying is he's overstressing his body outside of the game, which is putting in a long term way is going to maybe injure him or damage him for later in the season or his career.
Yeah, but come on, the Campbell soup commercials though. Come on, man.
I mean, look,
All they
if you
do is sit down and eat some fucking soup.
Campbells, you know the Campbells in Philly, they got like dead bodies buried in there on their land.
I'm cool.
Allegedly. I don't know.
What's up with y'all, man? Anything popping with y'all?
What happened?
Anything popping with y'all?
I couldn't hear what you said.
Anything
I said anything popping with y'all this week?
Nah, I'm still high off of Mario and whatnot. I'm still riding
I ain't see that shit in 4K. I said, I ain't see that shit in 4K, but it was still a good movie though.
Oh man, it don't matter, dude. Even flat screen, this was a good movie. Period. It had nothing to do with the church. It was a good movie. Look, I'm old, so I get a little teary eyed sometimes. That's how I know a movie's good. Like, if I'm like, oh, that was kind of good. That was kind of good.
Yeah, it's Boom updating it is at like 600 million now. It's
600 million.
Yeah, like it's going to hit $1 billion.
Take that, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, worldwide. So we'll see how that goes.
But it's a great film.
Yeah. The the Spawn Cast did a review on it, and we mentioned them last week, and the numbers that I'm looking at is his subscribers that he's I think he's at he's closing in on 1 million, like he's close to 1 million subscribers. And just them doing the reviews and stuff, and one guy was he was the only one that was like, he wasn't negative, but he was just like like he would have gave it a 5 too, out of 10. Whereas I'm watching it from the 4DX mood, and it's like, yo, I want this thing to win a Grammy. An Oscar.
Fuck an Oscar. I want a Grammy and an Oscar.
I want a Grammy and I want an Oscar.
You want the EGOT. What is the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony? And the EGOT.
If you see it in 4DX, you'll understand,
Yeah, it was good. I don't know. And there's they kind of said there's a second one coming because they showed the Yoshis when they passed them. Then they showed the egg cracking at the end. So I didn't theorize because Yoshis, they eat everything, right? And the concept of a Yoshi is the more it eats, the more it shits out more eggs to turn into more Yoshis. So if you figure it shows up in New York and they just start eating all the trash and garbage and stuff like that, the byproduct may be Yoshis. So
I ain't gonna lie, when they brought out Yoshi, bro, they fucked the game up when Mario brought out Yoshi and shit.
What happened?
When they brought out Yoshi back in the day, bro, they fucked the whole game up with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I like riding Yoshi. He was fast.
That was on the SC. That was on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had shit back in the day.
Nah, that was Super Mario World was my game. That was the one that was like, yo, this is
and fucking Mario Go-Kart and shit.
Oh yeah. Mario Kart is the shot too. I just got that for the 8 Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Or whenever you're ready, you get your ass busted in that shit.
It was good. And also, people got to remember, and I think the people that complain, you got to remember when they make a movie, not only do they make it for the nostalgia crowd, but they try to make it so people that have never seen or ever heard about Mario Brothers in life will get a 100% understanding as somebody that known it for damn near 20 years. That's like their goal in the movie. So that's why they kind of shove a bunch of stuff in. know what I mean, to make it fit the story, and then people are just like, well, they did stuff just to make the story. They did stuff just to do
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Well,
man,
the newest
Yeah,
one is like,
motherfuckers expect that shit to win an Oscar and shit.
it was
yeah,
good. I mean, it was a good movie. It was a good, wholesome family film. It was funny. It was. I like the fact that Mario always kept getting up no matter how much he got beat down. That was my whole message. I love Mario getting up from getting his ass whooped, and he kept getting back up no matter how much he got his ass whooped.
well, you know the real fans is treating it just like Marvel did, So I'm hearing comparisons to how Iron Man started. So now they want a Zelda, they want a Metroid, they want a Punch Out, you know what I mean, and then bring them all together in a Super Mario brawl, not brawl. What's the name of the thing? The all out fighting game.
Well, the girl she mentioned that there were a bunch of universes out there.
Yeah. So that's what they like. So they wanted it to start off a little, like this one guy. He wanted to start it off a little slower, like, so he just wanted like Mario and Donkey Kong, and then use Bowser to be Thanos kind of a thing. Where I'm like,
it's just the way it was, because it once again for kids too. Like they wanted to be too deep into it. They got to make it for kids, adults, the old people that know the story, and for people that have never heard or seen a Mario nothing in their life.
Yeah.
And they did that all in 2 hours or 3 or whatever the hell it took. So I always give liberties to that when I see movies from back in the day. Like, okay, if you give me just a couple bop, I understand why you jammed it, and I understand why you didn't make it all deep. I understand why, you know what I mean, you kept it cool. It had a good theme, good movie.
Bro, it was exactly what I expected to be. Like, it wasn't supposed to be all fucking, like I said, all fucking technical. It actually touched everything that it was supposed to touch.
Yeah, they want that shit to be like the Marvel universe. Like Mario is some deep, dude with a gun blowing people's brains out in his free time. Like, what's going on here? It's Mario, dude.
It was hip hop. They used samples. They sampled everything. Like
they were supposed to. I mean,
like they even had like Wu-Tang was in it, and it was the other song that played. Like some of the music and everything. Like, but that's what some of the complaints is, that they wanted all nostalgic and all new, kind of, straight created from scratch kind of a thing, as opposed to sampling the 80s and 90s and using that as the nostalgia behind it kind of a thing.
They had moments where they played the little music kind of in the background. It wasn't. Jesus, you can't never satisfy.
Yeah.
Man, motherfuckers gonna hate always, bro. Never ain't nobody gonna be always happy and shit. Motherfuckers gonna hate, you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers gonna hate. Ain't that it? That's how it goes down.
So Zelda's next, and that's what me and Boone getting hype about. There's a new Zelda coming out next month.
Oh, so they advertised it?
Yeah. This thing is amazing, yo. Breath of the Wild was the last one. This one's called Tears of the Kingdom. So that's the next new big game, and I already got it, pre-ordered and waiting for it to drop.
Yeah. Zelda.
I didn't know about Zelda and shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Zelda and Metroid, that can be the more story-driven kind of a movie if they was able to do, if they do that,
Which one was Metroid? That was the one with Mega Man, right?
Metroid is more like Aliens. It's a woman in a outer space suit fighting space aliens and stuff. It's an alien movie.
Yeah. But see, but back in the day we didn't even know. Of course, the surprise is that we didn't know she was a chick until you either got some code and then the helmet came off or something, right?
Yeah. If you beat it in a certain time, she took her suit off and it was like she was naked or whatever.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, look, you computer nerd music doing some way here. Oh my only the helmet came off of mine. What's going on with you guys? You got
you had to beat it in a certain time period. It was 8-bit, but you had to beat it fast enough and
like block shaped titties and shit. That's word. That's what I'm talking about. That's what life is all about right there. Excellent. Any other stuff going on? Any new TV shows? I know you guys watch the TV shows, no TV shows, nothing crap.
Well, I'm waiting on the new last episode of fucking Snowfall, the new episode of Power. Bro, that fucking Power shit, bro. Other day I was ready to fucking break the TV, bro. I was like, come on, man. Why y'all could have cut it off at that moment and shit?
They always cut it off at that moment. That's the brilliance of television.
Fucking, what else? I don't know. I finished up the Mayor of Kingstown and shit. That was pretty good. I recommend that right there, Bolo.
Yeah. I still got the Paramount Plus. I got it saved under my wish list or whatever. I've been watching mainly sports. That Picard got kind of weird. But I'm all caught up in it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna open that book right there. I mean, I used to watch Star Trek, but I don't know. That's like, I don't know. It kept my
It's real good at first, but it gets real weird, man. It does. When Star Trek gets real weird, and then the same with Mandalorian. Mandalorian was good at first too, and then it started getting real weird. I think the last episode of this season 3 comes on Wednesday, so we'll check that out.
Yeah, but you can ask the technician that Mayor of Kingstown, bro. Definitely recommend that shit, bro.
He in the wheels with you?
Huh?
He in the car with you?
Yeah, he right here next to me and shit.
Yo, what's up, young bud? What's up, man?
Yeah. Sorry, I chillin'.
Yeah, right now he doing some technical shit and shit.
Oh, all right.
And you already know I got the fucking killer behind me watching my back. That bitch high back there. She ain't doing nothing. Yo, how's the weather out there over here? Right now it's a little chilly, but it's nice as shit though.
It's kind of same. It's been what 60s, 70s during the day, but not like it was only really warm month. And it's up and down.
Fucking, the cops still being assholes over here and shit. I try to like line up some stories for you and shit, but it's like every day it's like 10 new things and shit. It's hard to keep track of that shit. I mean, like, fuck, like it's always another shooting and shit. By the time I fucking try to explain one and shit.
Well, but eventually the government's going to equip us all with cameras that they implant on us anyway, so everything will be recorded. We'll get it all.
You still got the rats walking around and shit, pedophile walking around and shit. I try to stay away from all that shit. That's why I'm glad my car got tinted windows. Ain't nobody got to see me. I ain't got to see them.
Yeah, well, yeah. Gotta be safe. I'm glad everything is fine. Everything is fine. That's the one thing that's different. Down here, the cops only fuck with you like, yo. I'm gonna tell you one thing I'll tell people I said LA is like one of the most racist cities. Because like in Philly, the cops is kind of how they are around the city in general. I don't think there's much up and down to the shit. Maybe not, right? But in LA, if you driving in or picking it in most parts of the city that you would call the nice parts or the tourist parts or the non-intimidating parts, cops really don't bother you, right? Dog, if you go down like Inglewood or Compton, or if you even going that way, or if you're like in downtown or East LA or something like that, the cops act like a gang towards you. Like they drive by you slow, looking at you hard and shit. All kind of shit. Okay, no goddamn mind. I could be out there slapping white women and smoking weed in a nice part of Beverly Hills, and they'll let us slide. Oh, that's just cool. But man, it's very interesting how.
Man, I look at it like this, man. Like cops don't give a fuck about the little shit nowadays. Like they don't care if they steal your car, you've been in a car accident. They don't give a fuck. They're all trying to be on some Chicago PD shit. Everybody want to be a fucking make detective on the first day. They trying to grab guns and drugs. Right. And they want major shit. They don't want like from the stories I be hearing out here in the streets and shit. Right. Like they don't give a fuck no more, bro. Cops really don't care, bro. Like I done see fucking 10 accidents over the weekend, and they roll by or they right there. They don't do shit, bro. You can fucking tell them, oh, I got carjacked. They put an AR-15 on me and shit.
Damn.
All right. They don't care. Like I don't know, man. Nowadays it's just weird with these fucking cops. So I
Yeah,
maneuver them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I stay out their way and shit.
yeah, because it's just a job. You know, they only got a certain amount of people that's in it for the love. So the rest of it's kind of just a job. It pays the best benefits. You get to run around, play with guns, and you know what I mean. Past that, they ain't trying to get much.
Bro, not for nothing. You know how many times I've been doing the show with y'all? And them motherfuckers pull up right next to me with the window open, smoke going all in their fucking car.
Mhm.
They don't see me out here every night. They don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, well, I call it. See, I actually like that because I call that community policing. If you know the neighborhood, you know who's doing something wrong, you know who's doing right, you know what's wrong. There's no need to bother everybody about every little, not little bit of nothing. It's not jail. It's supposed to be free America. A white man can shoot off a shotgun and not have a cop's car. At least we can do is to smoke some weed in front of our house and our car on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So I like that about cops because that was one of the reasons I was telling people like this from the city instead of going to the army. Everybody can just become cops instead. So instead of going to like Afghanistan or like Arkansas, just all become cops and shit and whatnot. And then you go be policing your own city and you kind of know people you know fuck with it and not fuck with it. And I don't know. But and it's a good job. And imagine if everybody that lives from the hood became cops and like other stuff. Yeah, oh man, like
I'm sorry.
it's like a legal gang, like it is,
I'm
but
cool.
legal. Because cops.
I remember not too long ago and shit. I pulled up to the light and shit. Got my music blasted, windows all down and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Fuck the Police by NWA came on and shit. Why these,
Yeah.
you know,
Classic.
why these motherfuckers pulled up next to me and shit? I'm like, oh man, I can't even turn it. If I turn it down, I'm drawing. If I like, I was just stuck in one of them situations, bro. They looked at me and they started bopping their fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck just happened and shit? I thought I
I
was
mean, you
getting
gotta
pulled
know that's a
over.
certain age. You know, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it after a while. Like,
Oh, yo, Mr. C, it was loud. Like all my windows was down. Like I had that shit was dumping. I was like, damn, I got lucky with that one.
yeah. I remember. I remember when like gangster rap first started really getting kind of big. Because before, like they had a little bit of it with Schoolie D and kind of hinted at it, but then they would kind of duck back around, and it was more of a party thing. And somebody messed up the party and stuff like that, right? It wasn't super gangster, and I didn't see much Schoolie D how much though. But I noticed when NWA came around. The first people to bring it to my homeboy that was like the suburb homie who knew the Caucasian. And the Caucasian put him on to it. He got it because it was dude, man, dog, gangster rap looked down on by like I would say 80% of the community when it was first introduced. Like everybody, even myself, I liked it once I heard it. But when my homie's like, "Yo, I got this NWA," oh, that's a different. What the fuck the cops should do these niggas because I like music like this is gonna make the cops hate more. They already fucking stuff down. So at first you didn't like it. I heard the album and I fell in love with the interview album. And I was like, damn, this is dope. But it was like, okay, that's what those West Coast niggas are doing. But then I noticed it kind of picked up all the way across the country, with the spread of it. So it's like, but at first, parents, nobody knows, everybody was kind of anti the whole gangster rap stuff. And then what was funny was when MC Hammer got desperate, he tried to become a gangster rapper.
I remember that shit, bro. Damn, that shit was funny as shit. I could not fucking sit there. I was like, what the fuck is going on and shit?
Yeah, this is hilarious, bro.
Shit, I was raised on gangster music, so like, I can't like I would if I was to sit there if I was to pick a song and I had like bitches ain't shit by Dr. Dre and I had a fucking song for like say Mark Anthony or whatever. I'm going to go with fucking bitches ain't shit every day. You feel me? Every
Right?
fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a famous song. Like the kids remade it because that Tiger and YG and them Nipsey Hussle, they remade it.
Oh, here we go with this Tiger bullshit, man. Fuck that motherfucker.
I can't believe how. And all he did was just get his voice a little deep, put a couple more tattoos on it, play it cool, and now he's just like, you want Tiger on the track? Shit, I'm about to hit Tiger up for a feature out this bitch.
I don't know, bro. I don't think I could bang Tiger in my car, bro.
Like Tiger. The hoes level. I mean the ladies, the women.
No, you right. The hoes.
The broads, the batches that ain't shit. They like him.
And I can't believe they were giving him a pass with the shit that he was doing with the fucking Jenner sister and shit. Bro, cause she was fucking under 18, bro, when he was messing with her. And everybody gave him a pass because of who the family was, and you know what I mean? I was like, this motherfucker will be in jail and shit.
I mean, that's history. Rockstar shit. Elvis Presley with Lisa, you know, and whatnot. Jay-Z was on Beyonce since she was 16 and Foxy at 15. Well, this is how
fucking R. Kelly and Aaliyah and shit.
Rockstar shit. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly and fucking Aaliyah. I was like, I couldn't believe that shit.
What? Oh, you said R. Kelly and Aaliyah?
Yeah, remember that shit? He was like 30 something. She was like 14.
I can't believe it. You know what I found out was funny? That before the internet, you know, I don't know if you ever I watch these prison guys and they talk about something called the jail internet. Basically, everybody run their mouth so much. It's like whisper down the lane. Anything that happens in a few hours, the whole jail knows, right? And whatnot. And it's the same thing going on out there with the community before and with the internet. Like, so all the hip hop stories that come on Vlad TV now that we hear about get verified and we see on the DJ channel. Dog, I heard all these stories just through like rap TV and people talking and word of mouth. And I would say there was an 85% accuracy to everything I heard by word of mouth. Just by word of mouth, no internet. Nothing but rap magazines and people just talking. And just by word of mouth, when I hear the stories, I'm like, hey, this is what everybody said kind of happened right here. Like the PM don't care us one thing, all that kind of stuff. And whatnot. I'm waiting to hear the Puff Daddy documentary come out when they admit that it was Cindy for the real students, and Sean took the hit for him because he thought he had the ambassador thing or whatever going. That didn't work out too good, did it, Sean? But so it's amazing. It's amazing what people like get across each other without even talking. And now it's like you can't get nobody to believe unless it's on the internet.
Yep.
That's
Yo, Roller, what am I looking at over here, bro?
Looks like wires.
Right?
What's going on, brother? You got anything you want to talk about, man?
You got Volo in the doghouse tonight.
I'm sorry, what y'all saying?
What's going on? What's going on with the doghouse
today, bro?
Oh no, I'm still trying to figure out this this video and everything. So I'm trying to do my backdrops and all this good stuff. And so right now this is my
I got the little hot dog. I got the little hot dog gold package now. I didn't get the super gold one because they want like $50 a month. I'm like, fuck you niggas, this ain't that worth all that. But I got $25 a month for you. And
shit, my backdrop is the best.
Huh?
My backdrop is the best. It never changes and shit.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine. My backdrop looks like Sanford and Son. I like it, but I can't use it for my presidential thing. I think I'm at.
If I want you to see me for real, there you go. But I don't know. Cool, keep it like this.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine.
I don't need to incriminate myself down the road and shit.
I think it's fine. I am, even though I always say that, I need an assistant. I need a assistant that will work for free but do everything I need done. Basically, how do you get one of those?
I don't know why you hit this motherfucker up and shit. Don't you got him on Facebook?
I just because what it is.
I got a new number, so I'm not texting you.
Yo.
Like for example, I want to take our shows. You know, I sound like some kind of white guy. I want to take our shows to the next level, guys. Okay?
Yo, you had to say that again. He didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, well, I'm trying to take our shows per se to the next level. So you know how talked about reviewing the videos. That was one of your ideas you even used to give us back in the day. Well, I wanted to include that and some actual topics for us to discuss. Like, today's Noodle Free Mondays. So I'll be working and I'll never have time to figure out, okay, what would be 3 or 4 good topics about some noodle shit that happened in the news for the weekend.
Thursday, I got you. I'm
Wednesday.
well,
Yeah,
Wednesday
or
was
that,
basically
you know what I
Thursday.
mean? And then maybe
But
even
Wednesday, I'm
videos
gonna
for
send you all the
review of
stuff.
noodle shit too. You know what I mean? Just get a list of that. And then the same thing for Wednesday, but maybe one a little bit more Philly focused for Wednesday. The whole
I
Philly,
got you.
my part of town thing. And like, because I've been wanting to do that. I've been telling myself I'm gonna do that for like 2 months. Like, yo, all right, today I'm gonna make a list. I start smoking weed. I go buy some wild man, nigga. I got to set up the camera, nigga.
I got you. I'm gonna look at some shit and I'm gonna send them all to you by Wednesday.
Yeah. Send me links and stuff, and I'll tally them up, and I'll use them for the shows. And then that way, even when we talk, we can have something I can bring up, and then we all can kind of siphon and shit.
I got you.
Yeah, and it'll break up us too. So it'll be cool.
I got
That'd
you.
be dope. Nice, good job.
Yeah, that sound like, if you tell me that shit sound like homework, and I didn't even do homework when I was going to school.
It is homework, fam. Like,
Yeah, bro.
remember you when we did the graphic design school stuff? Your homework was to go draw that. Like, oh, go draw me 110 pictures of an apple. Like what? Yeah, go draw me 100 pictures of an apple, but everyone has to be different. I was like, and then we did it, but I was like, come on,
Now,
man.
when it was that part of the school was cool. When it was the drawing and all that shit, I had no problem with any of that. You knew that. I used to get down and shit. But when we started getting into the fucking technical, the fucking the drawing, how to make the web pages and all that shit, then they wanted to, man, you fucking me up with the homework and shit. Like, nah.
I can't figure it out. I'm gonna just get on Wix and try to stumble my way through a webpage on that because it's, dude, like, yeah, Volo will tell you some of that. Volo, tell him some of that code math shit.
Yeah. 90% of the time, whenever we were doing drawing shit, I had that shit down pat. That shit was no problem with me. Oh, you want me to draw? What was it? 10 letters? 10 different fonts and shit for one letter, lowercase, uppercase. I'm like, that shit easy. Come on. Then when we started getting into all the technical shit, you can see my grades going down.
Well, Pete, this shit, because you think our shit was bad. Polo, tell him some of that code math shit you be telling me about.
Yeah, the boy, the preteen adolescent, his first game was Friday. And his first at bat, he did good. He took the count to a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. His 2 strikes was nice foul tips, so he's swinging the bat good, and he fouled it, against the gate and everything. And then the fourth, that final pitch was a ball, so he got on base. So they walked him that first time, but then the second 2 times. He took the count pretty far again, but then he let that third pitch go by, and they called a strike on him. So he was hoping that he got his on base percentage was better, but he got on base 1 time out of 3 at bats. So he's doing pretty good. He's at 33% on base percentage right now. Now we got to get him to get that hit. But maybe tomorrow for the baseball game,
Now, how does this relate to the coding math you explained me with 1 + 1 is 2, and that's how you spell something? Shit?
Well, because we're dealing with division, fractions, and ratios, and that shows you the percentages, and then from there you can figure out the mean, median, and mode. On
you know what?
for the baseball.
I'm getting angry. This is bullshit. Now I see why fuck it. Never. I'm angry now. Where's my weed at? Goddamn, where's my pen? Shit out of this motherfucker.
Cause I'm fried right now. He gonna fuck with my shit. Like, he gonna have me thinking about. He gonna make me pull out a book for some scrap shit. Fucking scrapbook. Fucking.
You see, the story I was going to share, it kind of goes like this. It's scientific. It's real scientific, right? If you take 10 men and 100 women, right? That's 10 to 100. That's 1 to 10. These are the ratios we're dealing with, right? 10 men and 100 women, and you put them on a deserted island and leave them there for 100 years, you're going to come back to a civilization with children and prosperity and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? That right? Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now take 10 women and 100 men. What do you think is going to happen?
We're gonna turn those 10 bitches into a pussy farm and get to work.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry for the modern day slavery reference. No, but you gotta breed them.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of war going on. Y'all know that shit, man. A lot of war going on fighting for them women, boy.
That's terrible. You gotta breed these bros. All right, so in rotation every 9 months, you gotta rotate out. I'm sorry, we gotta keep the baby train popping.
Now, if you take 10 men and 10 and 100 trans women and leave them on a deserted island.
What?
You sound like my homeboy Z that I just talked to in jail. He was just talking about Transformers too. I'm like, what's wrong with you, talking about?
And leave them on the island for 100 years. You're gonna come back to skeletons.
Sure, look, let me tell you something. You leave these humans around here for
hypothetical questions you be having, bro. This shit fucking me up right now.
Yeah, Bolo, because he a parent now, so he thinking all deep. He thinking about the future because he looks his son in the face and like, oh shit, there's more world and shit. So it's like he speaks in the past, present, and future simultaneously. Hospital. That's why when you ask him like, hey, could you tell us something that comes messed up? He says, okay. So I had a dog once. His name was Spider. And Spider used to go outside and walk down the street. I'm like, what does that have to do with Conan and Milford? Who we're talking about right? Okay, fucking Yoda. I'm gonna crash the fucking plane. I know. Where we at?
You should find out the map, right?
Yep.
The ratio to motherfuckers that don't rat and the motherfuckers that rat. Those are numbers we need to find out.
Man, all you gotta do is watch first 48. That was rat heaven, man.
But they deal with the middle states and shit. We're talking about here in Philly. Well, because these fucking them numbers is crazy.
Well, I mean, I figured it's cool now to tell people, isn't it? Isn't that what the kids do? Isn't that what the kids do? They tell them each other. That's what the Kashi made it cool. Nothing happened really. Those weird old like Latino dudes beat him up. I don't know what that was about. That looked like some kind of porno family. I think he didn't pay the right guys for a dirty movie. Those dudes with no tattoos, nothing. They was just like three like bikers. They were like bikers. They didn't look like Latino gang, but said they were Latin kings. And it was a father, Latin king, and his 2 sons. And they just took the charge like so. You just go walk.
I got another one for you, right? You find out the ratio, right? To bitches and women, or hold / bitches to women and shit. Those numbers are gonna be crazy too.
That's the ones who hit the wall. The ones who hit the wall. What can we do?
That's the third one. That's supposed to be a third.
What's supposed to be a third?
It's supposed to be a third. Remember, we was rapping about bitches ain't shit. Then the second track, which one? Hold up, Gangsta Bitch. And then the third track would have been the bitches. The fourth track is that Nas's Life's a Bitch? And then the fifth track would have been Biggie's Me and My Bitch.
Yeah.
I was working on that list.
Yeah. What's the family list?
Yeah. Now the J. Rue joint that I mentioned was the bitches. He talks about the queens being a good thing, the young ladies being a good thing. Then the third aspect was the bitches. So you're dealing with a third.
It was classic. Clickety classic. What else we got going on? Stuff going on in media. We got Jalen Hurts is super rich now. We got the Sixers are kicking butt. They're 2-0. All right, even though both those games started out a little, but they got it done and whatnot. No thanks to Doc Rivers.
What about the Phillies and shit?
Oh yeah, how the Phillies? Here's the Phillies report, Bolo. You're a Philly psycho.
Let's see. What's their schedule? What's their ratio?
They must be.
Yo, that fucking clock on the fucking pitch is
right now. Down a few. Let's see what's going on with the Phillies. that sounds like somebody down a few. Let's see what we got going on.
Standings.
Other than that, ain't
no, the Phillies is 8-10. The Phillies is doing good.
Let's see.
Yo, when's the next game for the Sixers?
Should be. I mean, it's 2 on. There's probably 2 days, and then there's a game.
Oh, that's 6-10.
They 6-10, so we still suck. But my rule is you don't have to be good. All the teams that start out really good out the beginning, by mid-season after the All-Star break, retire and flame out.
Yeah, because they started off like that last year too.
Yeah, you just want to be around 500 come playoff time, and then you explode out of the box through the rest of the season. So that's a good thing. I don't mind a slow start with a baseball team. All right, let's see what's
How about your boy LeBron here in the playoffs? You gotta be careful with that motherfucker.
Man, and he got the ball right here. Austin Reeves, white boy balling his ass off. Rui in the back balling his ass off. D. Russell, he's sick of these hoes. He's shooting jump shots like he's shooting at the bitches in the front row. He knows bitches ain't shit. Balling out. You know what I mean? Sacramento giving Golden State all they want to fucking work. They kind of serious. They trying to play a little basketball. Maxie is saving people, but only because Doc didn't want him to touch the ball, so he had no choice but to do so. Kel Bridges. Yeah. What is them young? You know what it is? In 2 to 3 years, that Jersey team could be nice. They just be goddamn young. Because you be seeing them play good, and them motherfuckers just throw us the ball. Like, here you go. I ain't want
why don't you look up his bio? Why don't you look at his bio? The boy Mikal Bridges and shit. You say he's from Philly and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should do them on Wednesday.
I mean, there you go. I'm coming up with ideas. There you go. I mean,
damn, there it is. That's what it's all about.
I still got a couple brainstorms in there.
They got a little squad. I don't know how the hell we want. I'm looking at the. They got a little squad. Ben Simmons still don't play. Oh, bitch ass nigga. He ain't hurt or nothing. He just sitting on the bench chilling. Oh man. What's up with your boy, Solo?
Who's that?
Ben Simmons, your favorite player.
Nah, he ain't playing. You bitch ass nigga.
That's your boy.
Nah. I'm asking about him, where he at.
Ben who?
I'm asking about him, like where he at. He ain't playing that. He ain't playing at all.
Oh, it's y'all boy.
They must have just cut him.
Yeah, Sixers still paying him anyway.
What's
smoking on over there, Mr. C?
I got some tobacco and I had some flour, but I smoked it up pretty fast, so now I'm down to the pen. And the Penn's got me on.
So the Sixers, it looks like the Sixers went out on that deal because they basically they got the beard for Curry. He's the only player they got left from that deal, right?
Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather have Curry than the beard.
Think so?
He's younger, more consistent, a better shooter, and he's got the same spice as his brother. You know what I mean? He's just not as he can't jump his. He's a couple inches shorter, but he can shoot. He got game. He can pass. He's not selfish. But I guess maybe his defense sucks because his brother defense sucks. Maybe that's it. James Harden defense. I don't know. Whatever.
They both don't got no fucking defense.
Doc Rivers likes veteran players that are verified scores that he trusts. That's cool. He doesn't even care what you do. Oh, you scored 25 points a game for a season? Okay, you do everything and do everything. I'll be over here acting like I'm coaching. Fire Doc Rivers right now. Mid-run.
No, after the playoff, bro. You know what I mean?
No, out the blue. Just hit him out the blue. I want him to not see it coming. I want him to feel that shit.
That's fucking crazy. He hit him like that.
I do not like that. I think he is the black man. He's just black man.
Fuck your bitch.
And he's actually poisoned the Clippers coach. Tyronn Lewis picked up his bad habits too, and I don't like that shit.
I never liked
they got this star complex where their whole offense, they just give it to the star, let the star dribble and break down the offense. Then as people collapse, the star, you're so good, you'll just find somebody or make the right decision. That's the actual coaching. It's trying to kick the ball out. The guys that kicks the ball out, they're supposed to catch and shoot it. That's what they talk about shooting around niggas all the time. It's just, but they don't really on offense. It's like, I need 4, 5, 6 passes. Can I get that? Fucking Doc Rivers. We got beef in the street, Doc Rivers. Alleged. That's all right. I don't
want to say shit about him.
I don't want to say that. So if he does a good job and they win, fine.
Fire him after that shit, whether we win or not.
But I reserve the right to still hate on Doc Rivers even if they win a championship.
I ain't gonna lie, I started to see the shit you're talking about. I'm like, damn, he's like, you wasn't lying about that shit.
I mean, that's how I was joking with Bobo and my family. I was like, yo, the Nets might mess around and get a Sixers some problems because number one, they actually got a bunch of good dudes. They're young as fuck and like raw. They all raw. Everybody's raw. Everybody's raw and nobody's fine. And I was like, but we got Doc Rivers, so Doc Rivers can win anything. What Doc Rivers can do, knowing he got a young garbage team like that, he just gonna tell James go out there and be great, tell Embiid go out there and be Embiid, and you twice gonna be twice. You know, he's gonna give you this whole talk and put a Bible in your hand and shit, and just tell you to play hard and whatnot. And they're like, what you do is hard. Oh no, you're great. You guys know what you're doing in that. That's his coach. Black Dan Tony. But you know, I hope the Sixers win the championship. If you win another championship, no shot. If he wins, matter of fact, Doc Rivers, if you get the Sixers to a championship, I'll leave you alone.
I don't know. I still think he need to get the fuck out of here because I started seeing shit you talking about him.
If they don't win it this year, they keep blaming the players. That's Doc Rivers' thing. That's who's done his whole career. They always put it on.
Ain't this his last year though?
Huh?
Ain't this his last year?
I'm sure it is. That's why he's doing a good job. I have a decent job. See, Doc Rivers need a gun to his head. Coach, right? Like we really need. If you sign Doc Rivers to a 10-day contract for his entire career, he need a gun to his head. Coach, right? Until you start breathing down the thing, like, you know, Doc, it started to seem like it's you, bro. oh, no, I can coach. Ain't nigga. That's why his son don't like him.
Oh shit! I ain't believe you said that.
That's real shit. You actually
I didn't know that shit. I didn't believe that shit when I actually saw like a little segment about that show. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Austin Rivers. I'm with Austin on this one, man. Something about the ball, man. That's why he kept Dominique Wilkins from his greatness. He held back Reggie Theus.
And they were on the same team together. He didn't like that nigga at all. I'm like, God damn, shit.
Nah, I thought it was a godsend. At first, I was like, "Oh man, we got the coach's kid on the team." Like, oh man, and he showed some flashes, but Doc just has no respect for young. Basically, his thing is, if you're under the age of 25 and you haven't played a certain amount of playoff games, you basically are not allowed to play basketball unless somebody's hurt. Fair. You're not allowed to shoot. You're a garbage player. You're gonna do run around shit, and if somebody's hurt, go ahead and score. But if nobody's hurt, don't do give it to this guy and let this guy do his thing, and if we're gonna do this thing, and he's gonna kick it out to you, and you just need to go try to make the move. Like that's the whole thing. That's what they do. The little guard nigga, Tyreek or whatever his name is, the little kid. What's his name?
Maxie.
Max, that's what they do to him. They'll get your bitch ass over here and let the starter the defense. So we can kick to you and you can do your thing. If I be out there running his ass off so hard all the time, because if you don't run like that, it won't be a goddamn ball. If James ain't gonna run, James is moonwalking down.
I ain't gonna lie, Doc is a grown anyway. Fuck him.
Nah,
Send him back to the Clippers. Shit. So he can retire over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I picked the Clippers because they were two trash teams, so I got what I deserved. So I couldn't pick it. Like I couldn't go and do it because I think Kobe and them was hot. They was like freshman. The best. That's what's going on with these Clippers, man. Nobody at the game. Dog, when I was first going to those games, it was like me, dog. Billy Crystal was there every time, which I thought was hilarious. There was maybe like 40 of us in the stadium to start like every day and whatnot until a few more people kind of got in there, but never filled the stadium. But this is before Chris Paul. But the tickets were free to choose, so they actually had little charity tickets out front. Where if you went up and you offered like $25, $30, they'll give you tickets in like the first, 10 to 12 rows and whatnot. So you'd be sitting like 12 or 15, $20. Like I was at that first Blake Griffin dunk against Mozgov. It was like a game against New York when they came. Oh, it was like a double overtime game. It was crazy. But we were sitting in the 12th row when that happened and whatnot. It was like one of the first few games we went to. I was like a Blake Griffin fan. I knew he got hurt. I was like, man, I want to see this Blake Griffin nigga live. I don't think he's trash or not. And I went there. And I was hooked after that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck win, lose, or not. They could let me down. Red, white, and blue, and they let me down all the goddamn time.
I hated the Lakers with fucking the whole Shaq era, bro. I hated that motherfucking team, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, man, shit. That's hard to hit Shaq, bro. I know, R.I.P. At the time the man was playing, I was not a Kobe fan at all.
Fuck him either, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Who was the boy the other boy they had on the Lakers that he was good with the fucking third 3-pointer? What was his name, man?
Rick Fox.
Who?
Rick Fox.
The other boy. What was his name, man?
You got Robert Warren, Rick Fox, Coach Sasha Vujic.
He was a coach.
Contavious Caldwell.
Hey, what was his name, bro? I can't get this shit. I got his face in my head, but I can't get the name.
Ariza.
No. He was a shooter. Fuck, man.
What race was he?
Black. Yeah, you making shit now.
Shit, that everybody else in the goddamn NBA. I don't know. I was hoping that numbers are down.
Yeah, he was a light skinned motherfucker. I'm gonna think he was a coach, man. He became a coach for the Pacers.
Derek Fisher?
Yeah, I hated him, bro.
Yeah. Derek Christian's like the only person in NBA history with a 0.1 second shot. They said you can't do that on one off. And he did that little touch one to get it off. The only player ever to do that.
Bro, I feel like I want. If I would have saw him walking down the street, I think I would have like punched on him for no reason and shit. I just didn't like him,
Well,
bro.
you know he a dirty motherfucker. He was smashing that Barnes chick. He was the only guy niggas brought up. Derek Christian kind of dirty, but he was ball. He was ball.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck. What
He
the
got
fuck
as
is
many anyone shots as Kobe Bryant does.
Yeah, Rick Fox was just a model and shit. Like, he really wasn't doing shit.
Well, he was like black.
I ain't gonna lie, I like his bitch though, Vanessa Williams. Whew.
Oh man, yeah,
Well, listen, Mr. C, about that time I gotta let you know. I mean, I gotta let y'all go because I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we right at the time of the show anyway. When I get some final word,
you already know, man. Everybody stay sucker free. You know what I mean? Get this money. Holla at y'all Wednesday. Stay away from these bitches. They ain't shit. Bolo, I'll holla at you. See, I'll holla at you.
Yeah, man. Peace out, man. Peace out, fam. Good one. All right. You know, we get some final words to wrap up. Bolo, tell me how you got some final words for it?
Same old, you know. I mean, I'm looking forward. I'll be back on Wednesday. You know, the boys got another game tomorrow. Second game of the season, and you see how that goes. And you know, just enjoy life. Don't get all caught up in the nonsense.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that was one thing I did want to talk about. I thought about the other day. I was because I haven't had a car for a while now. I just Uber and catch scooters and whatever when I need it. And I was thinking the other day when I was walking across the street, the traffic was all jammed and everybody was beeping. And I was just coming from the supermarket, my bad, and I just kind of looked at them, and the traffic was so bad that even when the light changed, they couldn't go because it would cut off the street, right? So they had to sit. So even when you got the light, you couldn't go. And I was just thinking, like, fuck, I used to be in this shit, worrying about how much gas I got, worrying about somebody crashing into me, getting a ticket. What's going on with this pipe or this knock, the tires, the brakes, changing the oil, the insurance. I was like, man, like, unless I had a job that really required me to hop around the city at a high speed, I really no longer see a use for having a car. It's too stressful. Think of all the things, the payments. Number one, you got to have a car note and the insurance. Bam. Then you got to have the gas you got to worry about. Always got to worry about the gas. Then from the minute you turn the key to the car, you are instantly worried about getting an accident from the minute you look over your shoulder, pull out. That's why you check out when you pull out, don't you? You ain't not looking good, and you ain't so carefree. You hop behind the key and just turn the wheel blind. Yeah, nigga, you get an accident. The entire ride, you're literally trying not to die or make a mistake or hit somebody else or somebody else hits you. The whole ride, the entire ride, still worried about gas and the knock and the tires and oil change coming up and maybe getting a ticket. You know what I mean? Every day. And then until you pull that car off and turn it off, then it's finally over. Like it's like a death camp. Like the stress, driving has to literally be taking 15 to 20 years off of people's lives. Has to be. I don't think people realize. I used to think it was freedom. Nah.
It's a privilege. That's how they sell it.
Yeah. It's like, unless it's a requirement for what you got to do, man, nah. That shit ain't like, if I had a family and I had kids to take to practices and things, I get it for that, right? Yeah, of course it makes sense then. But as a single person, it's like, man, what am I going to go through all this shit for every time? It's just like, since I don't have a car, I got, you people spending $200-$300 on a car note, another $100-$300 on insurance. Well, I can spend $300 a month on Uber, bitch. And I don't spend that much. That's like a crazy month if I was going somewhere damn near every day. If I don't go nowhere, I spend $20-$40 sometimes when I'm there. Everything else I can get to in all the kind of ways. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see the point. But if I had a family, I understand. But man, if you can get from behind the wheel of a car, get from behind the wheel of a car, and get from under that death machine, that thing is stressful as fuck. You hear Mr. BS? He gets robbed 3 times a week. Ridiculous. Poor thing. So that's my final words. Oh yeah. Also, I always like to say to that really exciting talk, that love is good, life is better. You better do something that's making gonna last forever. I guess I'm gonna goof around. I want to test out these video things. I'm gonna play some of my little riggedy rap videos to the 45 mark just to break an even number for the recording. And Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C. I forget because I got some of this stuff up on whatever the Spotify or whatever the daggone thing is called. I forgot what it's something, whatever. Anyway, let's play. Oh yeah. I was gonna play the. What are we on the playlist? I think we're on the playlist. We'll keep the playlist going. What's the playlist? Wait a minute. No. Boom. No. Boom. Skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Heard that one. Heard that one. All right. Play some music out there next few minutes. 45. We're done. Fair use to my music. Fair use to YouTube guys.
Drink flow fluffy, thug street puppy. This whole ugly is that ass fat. Then she fucking busty. Dog, I need that. Real talk, bottom real fucking niggas. Weak hearted that kill niggas. We too busy getting new nigga built. Huh? 4 bitches in the water chillin'. It's party time. It's a nigga rhyme. Yo, we turn it up, we made it killers. Tired of all cause we got these bitches in they feelin'. It's not cool. Yeah, that's how we do. They were billion niggas on you a second mile. Come on, bitch, what's good?
I made this for a contest. Actually,
40 Triple D, 28 and 46 Rudy.
You're fascinated, oh so fascinated. How my body takes your eyes for a ride. You're getting faded, oh so
some shit, huh? Shit, I got something to say, yo. Yo. It's your brother, got a brother, give my girl what she want. Like a chicken in the bed, it's time for smoking the blunt. That's a Maya, got the fire, time for lighting it up. Like I'm Tiger on the wire, keep my nuts in the cup. Baby Sophie always told me what the things she can do. Chicky bad, chicky hood, steady ride for the crew. Buenos dias to the masses, what we yelling at you. There's a situation, place and time for drinking the brew. Couldn't like some motherfucker, it's a party tonight. All my brothers grabbing, baby, ain't no time for the fight. Better drop the booty, mommy, just the way that I like. Body looking good and fights like enjoy the night. I know Puerto Rico, love my Mexicana people. Take a baby to the body, yeah, we call it Vegan Pico. It's the better make it evil. Baby, won't you let me see you?
Kill the lights, I'm gonna blow your mind. Don't try to run and hide.
My teeth for two.
Catch me giving in.
My
Up in his house. My money be up in his house. Call my
2 days of victorious day, feeling blessed in every way.
Don't give a fuck. 3 hots in a cop circle around the block. They forgot motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Take it all, everything I got, cause I'm gonna ball either from the bottom or the top. Don't give a fuck. My money ain't shit, my problems ain't shit, my cars ain't shit, my house ain't shit. Your money ain't shit, your problems ain't shit, your cars ain't shit, your houses ain't shit. I'm looking down on anybody, but I'm high above them. Puffing on something, got a motherfucker bugging. Haven't paid a bill in months, I don't front, fuck them. On the boulevard, looking hard, just stunting like niggas on a motorbike. I'm the only prototype, making sure these hold it right, shining when I photo right. Nigga, damn, I can do a dance, how I'm loving life. Taking flight, I don't give a damn if my oven lights. Road to riches, nigga, I jump potholes and ditches, nigga, and had a snot nose and bitchin' niggas. Cause I can freeze without taking pictures with ya, and turn your record to a hit without a fucking trigger. Your boy don't worry about it, flow on autopilot. Fist of black pearls like I'm chillin' with a pirate. Run and hide your girls, cause I'm about to kill the climate. Turn them into squirrels when I give them what they find it. Don't give a fuck. 3 hots in a cop circle around the block. They forgot motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Take it all, everything I got, cause I'm gonna ball either from the bottom or the top. Don't give a fuck. My money ain't shit, my problems ain't shit, my cars ain't shit, my house ain't shit. Your money ain't shit, your problems ain't shit, your cars ain't shit.
Yeah, it's time for me to get it. So funky think I shit it. Always game committed. Nigga ask for Lord and he tell you that I did it. Ain't no VAP kid, but I'm heavy pitted. Out there grabbing jobs just to motherfucking quit it. I like my pussy snug and perfect hat fitted. Realest niggas always worry what it all about. Sipping on my shit, bring them things out. Out the James Brown ballin' hard. Intervention of attention for your mention. Call God, Bill Gates Street, internet heavy barred. I never follow everything I seen or what I saw. Rich live free, poor get taxed. Should Snoop Dogg. Man, fuck that.
Where the masses at? I'm gonna give you an offer you can't refuse. I'm not gonna pay for shit. You're gonna pay for everything, and I'm gonna collect all the money, even after I promise that I'll pay you. And if you wanna see it any other way, you can learn to walk with a limp.
40 hours a week, fighting through the smog. Living gangsta Fat Mac, 8 ball. Keep it quiet around my clique, we break jaws. You haters wonder why? Yes, not. I be the ranch lie. You that old Kobe guy. I'm about to take what you fucking got.
Don't give a fuck. 3 hots in a cot, cops circle around the block. They forgot motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Take it all, everything I got, cause I'm gonna ball either from the bottom or the top. Don't give a fuck. My money ain't shit, my problems ain't shit, my cars ain't shit, my house ain't shit. Your money ain't shit, your problems ain't shit, your cars ain't shit, your house ain't shit.
They grab your shoulders, strip your ass, and then I take a pull. Don't be so spected that I make your body leave and drool. And every fucking thing I say is steady on the cool. Adventure ranges like the plucking of the fucking wool. And all the money holders out there making all the rules. All that messy taking play, I gotta make a twist. No more slowing up and throwing up my nigga fists. Movie quickly cause you're feeling this. That unity for unity is what you fucking miss. Sparky Kobayashi, lay it praying to that Hachi Tachi. Got the bitches screaming Hachi Machi. But don't you bitch your eyes and set and watch me. How you wanna play?